Greetings, YouTube. I love a bold and unique rank up. I love doing videos where summoners reach out to me and say, Prof, I know that you haven't really said that this champion is the best champion to take to rank 3, but I want to put my argument out there as to why I am pumped and feel I have made the right decision to take this 6-star to rank 3. And today we've got Mr. BoomPow13, who is now a throne breaker thanks to his decision to take up his duped 6-star Dr. Octopus to rank 3. You can see this is his summoner profile page. He has a 3 out of 5 Doc Ock that he loves. It's his favorite champ on his roster and somebody that really is the MVP for his questing team. And he reached out to provide some videos, data, and commentary as to why he thinks more summoners should strongly consider when they want that first 6-star to rank 3 and they've got a Doc Ock to take Doc Ock to rank 3. So here is the argument, the support for taking a Dr. Octopus to rank 3. First, he wanted to show you health stats. He's got 36,739 health, 2,700 plus attack. And he's SIG 40 at this point. I don't know if that means it was a double dupe naturally, if it just happens to be a coincidence and he pumped 26 stones into him. But hopefully, for his sake, it was a double dupe. These are his mastery setup. He did want to talk about that before going into the fight. Pretty standard mastery setup, except he's got 3 out of 5 in that top left, which is a bit surprising. Then he stayed 5 out of 5 on Assassin, which Katie Candy told me kind of suffers from diminished returns. If I was looking at BoomPow13's mastery and I was giving some advice, I would say take 3 out of 5 in Assassin and put all 3 of those into Glass Cannon. But hey, man, it's your setup. Do what you want. So let's look at first fight with a 5-star Hyperion. This is the Apex Manufacturer Composite Construction Stack Overflow. Overclocked, although all champions but tech reduce. Well, we know that's not going to apply to him. He is tech, technically. Remember, Doc Ock generally is a top-tier champion for power control and even, to a certain extent, heal blocks. So he parries and he heavies and he gets that power lock. So immediately, Hyperion's biggest strength of that power gain is negated. And all he's doing is parry heavy. That's it. So he intercepts with the heavy because he's a Doc Ock boss. He's a killer. And now he's got him in the corner, and he's just firing straight heavies off until he gets to that special 3. What a badass. So, now he has got Hype in the corner. He's flailing away. Well, you know what? You can go against the wall, buddy. He's got more power lock, and it's just the heavy corner strategy. Look at that. And that's it. That's all he does until the fight is over. That is a bold strategy, but also one that clearly worked. Now let's look Gold Pool. He wanted to showcase this fight because of what Doc Ock can do with regen when he's fighting a champion that, has a pretty good regen. So he starts off and he wants to take some hits just to show off how he too can regen. Okay, so he gets all the way down to 54% before he starts the fight, essentially. And you can see Goldpool, got that huge regen normally, over 1,000 per tick. So what's he going to do? He is going to build up that power. And he wanted to say that just by having a champion regen with Doc Ock, he's able to build up some power. Because he's landed 0 hits, right? He's landed 0 hits. It's almost like Mystic Dispersion as a tech champ. Okay, so eventually he gets to a special 3 on his own. And now parry heavy, and special 3. Okay, so basically this is like the start of this fight. He's kind of had his strategy to show the utility and get Doc Ock all the way down to 16%. I also have somebody at my door. That's literally never happened while I've been commentating. Okay, so We have the heal block, and look at the heal gain. He was down to 16%. He's now up to 51%. I mean, he was just gaining health like crazy. Unbelievable. And he ends up now being up to 61% health. So he's regened like 45% health. And he's also controlling that regen from Gold Pool very easily. So talk about utility. Just a beast. Really fun champion to fight with. Really fun champion to play with. And there's his mastery setup again. Oh, this time he's got 1 out of 3 in Glass Cannon. And no points in Assassin, Deep Wounds, or Despair. And I think he wants to showcase the Hyperion fight again. Let's see it. Let's see what else he's got. And he's just going to keep power locking. And parry heavy. And let's just see. Because he might have accidentally sent the same video twice, maybe? Is he just back in the corner? No. No, maybe not twice. Okay, well, point is, between power control, regen, and just all of the high damage that he can do, Doc Ock has so much utility. He's like a utility master at rank 3. And maybe that should be the title of this video. Doc Ock is a utility master at rank 3. As a 6-star, he just continues to give us a great amount of, I guess, not just utility, but enjoyment when you look at different fights. And he's got that level 40 chemistry, deal direct damage equal to 100% of health gained, and lifesteal 24.47% of the damage done. So we saw that in these videos. Physics drain 100% of power gained, and steel 9.47% of the power drained. So we've seen that. So this academic background, quite literally, is giving us the incentive to, well, understand why he's excited about this. So is he going to still be in the conversation of Warlock or even certainly Ghost? Not in my book. But if you use him, and when people ask me, Prof, who should I rank up? My first response is always whoever you use the most, whoever you enjoy using. Don't take up a champion that everybody tells you to use. Like if you take up Ghost, but you don't use Ghost, or you don't like using Ghost, or you don't know how to use Ghost, it's a complete waste of a rank up. So just because somebody says a champion is beyond God tier or God tier doesn't mean that they're right for you. I also just have to say to close, and this is not anything to do with this summoner, I've received, as always, a ton of questions lately, and people have just stopped saying please, right? Like I'll open my line app and it'll just be like, Longshot or Symbiote Supreme. And that's it. I'm like, really? Like, am I just like a free ATM for you to get what you need and then get out of here? So common courtesy is really important. And I know that I am far more accessible than most YouTubers, if not all YouTubers. And I do traditionally pride myself on that, although it is draining me and burning me out right now, to be blunt. But, you know, even just, hey, please. Like, the word please can go a long way to me feeling like I'm actually appreciated and that my time is valuable versus just, hey, I need you to tell me what I need and thanks. But even without the word thanks. All right, let's end this video so we don't get to that 10-minute mark. No use in extending it longer than it needs to be. Have a good day, and thanks again to BoomPal13 for the awesome information on a rank 3 6-star Doc Ock.